Kicking off a week of great racing action here from South Florida, Gulfstream Park. We've got 8 races on deck for you today. We'll send it on up to Pete Aiello with the scratches and changes on the card.
It's a beautiful afternoon with temperatures in the mid-70s. It's cooled off, partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast, and the turf course is firm. First race, there are no changes. Racing at Gulfstream. Level beginning. From the far outside, Tapsational gunning for the early lead. He'll try to clear the inside traffic from between horses. That's Ghost Giant. Super Energizer won't be far away. Tugging down inside, Urban Myth is on the go as they go into the first turn. It's Tapsational in front from a headstrong Urban Myth in second. Up on the outside, Ghost Giant is now third. Super Energizer well situated fourth behind the speed. Racing in fifth is Self-Made. Then back to Digital Software. Jack the Cat is second last. The early trailer is My Man Flint. 23-4 for the opening quarter, less than 6 furlongs to run. Junior Alvarado trying to harness the speed of Tapsational, who's in front. He's got challenges on either side. From the outside, Ghost Giant's a bit closer second. Urban Myth is settled better. He's now third. In between horses, it's Super Energizer, White Blinkers in fourth. Self-Made is on the outside. Length and a half back to Digital Software. Then it's Jack the Cat and My Man Flint. 47-3 for the opening half mile. They have less than half a mile to run. Tapsational has the lead 3 parts of a length. Ghost Giant keeps him on his second toward the outside. Self-Made in stride and on the move for Jose Ortiz, and he's moving right now. Self-Made racing into behind the speed and Urban Myth, then back 3 wide Digital Software. Super Energizers between horses. Jack the Cat, he gears up for an inside lane with a quarter of a mile left to go. 3 quarters, 112 flat. They're at the top of the stretch. With the advantage, it's Tapsational, but he's under siege. Super Energizer on the grandstand side, 3 wide Self-Made from between horses and Ghost Giant. Less than an eighth to come. Tapsational's digging in. Late run, My Man Flint. Super Energizer on the outside. Here comes Super Energizer. Super Energizer and Castellano wore down Tapsational. Charging into third was My Man Flint in 141-2. And they're off. Bobby's Candy was not away especially quick. Away quick was first team to take the lead, but Gaffleone's going to go on the attack with Chief Rocca, sensing Bobby's Candy was not where he thought he was going to be. These two have opened another 4 lengths on Captain Complicated, who's together with Poker Night at Tom's. Then back to Kaiser and Tillian second last, and Bobby's Candy slow into stride and improving through traffic now with Chief Rocca the target. Chief Rocca went 22-4 to the opening quarter and leads now by 2 lengths. First team is second, a gap of 3 to Poker Night at Tom's together with Captain Complicated. Bobby's Candy between horses, then Antillian, and Kaiser is last. Around the far turn they go. It's Chief Rocca. He has the lead of a length and a quarter from first team, who stays in range second. Bobby's Candy begins to take up the slack. He's now third at the 3 furlong point. At the rail, that's Captain Complicated fourth. Antillian driven up on the outside, 3 wide by Leroy Nelson, but he's gaining good ground. Dropping back his Poker Night at Tom's, and Kaiser trails. And here's first team to have a crack at the Chief. Chief Rocca through a 47-second half mile, bracing for first team, who's right alongside. Off the turn in the stretch drive, first team surging forward to challenge and take the lead. Chief Rocca is back to second. Bobby's Candy is now third, and Tillian is fourth. Less than an eighth to come, and first team the leader. Bobby's Candy trying to get into second, but first team with a winning lead, and first team is in front. Bobby's Candy's up for second, Chief Rocca third, and Tillian's fourth. Then Captain Complicated to complete the high 5 in 125-3. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. Soon after the start, it was Majestic Pharaoh and Smart Coverage who went jostling for an early lead, and Smart Coverage has a narrow lead. Majestic Pharaoh is second, while in tight toward the rail. Kikete is up to third. Ready on the line is there fourth. A gap of 3 to Classy Boy, then House Builder, and Mr. Murgo is last. Around the floor, turn at the 3 furlong point. Smart Coverage leads by almost 2. Majestic Pharaoh is second while trying to rebid. Ready on the line, third at the inside. Kikete follows along in fourth, 3 better than Classy Boy, then House Builder, and Mr. Murgo is last. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Smart Coverage has taken no prisoners to this stage. He turns for home on top by 2. Majestic Pharaoh is second from out of the crowd. House Builder's on a roll down the center with an eighth of a mile to go. Smart Coverage leads by 2.5. Majestic Pharaoh is still second. House Builder is still third, but he's closing good ground. House Builder and Majestic Pharaoh getting to Smart Coverage. House Builder surging forward. House Builder's in front. Majestic Pharaoh's up for the deuce, close for third. Classy Boy might have caught Smart Coverage. Then Mr. Murgo, 57-3. And they're off. Leave a level beginning. Soon after the start, it was Nicky Newts who's rushing forward to challenge for control. Smoke and Cloud has speed. Big John's between horses. Pouncible's in the all red on the far outside. Stubborn Streak just inside him. It's a real logjam for the early lead. McMoney behind the speed ahead of Hello Jack, and the trailer is more Statues as they make their way to the half-mile point. Way out in the center, Pouncible. He's in no particular hurry early, but he's up to challenge for control through an opening quarter in just 23-2. Smoking Cloud and Big John right alongside the favorite. They're 3 in line. From the outside, it's Stubborn Streak in between McMoney, then Nicky Newts. Trying to rally while 5 lengths off the speed is Hello Jack, and More Statues is last. They round the floor, turn at the 3 furlong point. Using that outside post to a tactical advantage, Pouncible has the lead. On the inside, and Big John from between horses and Smoking Cloud. More Statues is underway, far outside, winding up from the back. He's about 4 lengths behind with a quarter of a mile left to go. Pouncible hasn't done any serious work yet. He leads at the quarter pole by a length and a half. Off cover now, Big John tries to cling to him. From the outside, More Statues is a big price, and he's in full stride for Emma Jane. Eighth of a mile to go. Now Pouncible better get to work. He's got 2 challenges. Big John from between, and big long shot More Statues on the outside. More Statues gaining good ground. Pouncible almost home. More Statues surging to him. Pouncible saved by the wire. Pouncible held off More Statues and beat him ahead. Third was Big John, and fourth was McMoney. 124-4. By 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Terrible start at the back for Wicked Mercury. She was 5 lengths slow to get going. Was a great start out wide for Rosebud's Hope, who has the early advantage from Smart Spending, who's away in second. Passion Plus is in tight. Also off heels went Frankie's Girl, and Social Engagement's a bit keen. Up to the outside, Midnight Bella, then Perhaps Tonight. After a very slow beginning, the trailer is Wicked Mercury. Around the clubhouse turn they go. Edgar Perez has secured the rail and an easy lead for Rosebud's Hope. She's a length and a quarter in front. Midnight Bella in a flanking position second. Smart Spending under a stronghold third. There's no pace on. From fourth, it's Frankie's Girl, then Social Engagement, and Perhaps Tonight. At the inside, Passion Plus, and the trailer remains Wicked Mercury. Down the backstretch, less than 5 furlongs from the finish. Rosebud's Hope has the lead 3 parts of a length. From between horses, it's Midnight Bella. Up on the outside, Frankie's Girl. Smart Spending stays put at the rail. In the two-path, it's Social Engagement out 3 wide, Perhaps Tonight. Then it's Passion Plus, and a bit closer at the back is Wicked Mercury. The entire field separated by 5 lengths through a 49 3/2 mile. Around the far turn they go. Rosebud's Hope leads by a neck. Up alongside is Midnight Bella second. Frankie's Girl third. Locked in. Smart Spending. Blue colors. Perhaps Tonight begins to move up. She's traveling pretty well for Louis Saez, and they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:13 1. Rosebud's Hope tries to quicken up. Perhaps Tonight charging hard down the center. Smart Spending gets through at the rail. Then Midnight Bella. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. On the outside, Perhaps Tonight toward the inside. Smart Spending. Smart Spending. Perhaps Tonight, surging forward. Perhaps Tonight for the money over Smart Spending second, Rosebud's Hope third, Midnight Bella's fourth, 135 3. And they're off. Good start out wide for She's Classy, who heads off for the early lead. Here's speed from Chasing Joy and Check the Grade. They're now across the course. Behind the speed, Dreaming of Audrey and Island Magic. Then, Frankly, My Dear, Fidalia's toward the inside, and the trailer is It Can. They make their way to the half-mile point. Check the Grade has the lead by a length and a half. Chasing Joy is second. It's a length and a half back to the team of She's Classy and Island Magic. They're third and fourth. At the rail, the gray Fidalia, then back to Dreaming of Audrey. Still out the back, It Can, and now the trailer is Frankly, My Dear. 22 2 for the opening quarter as they run to the top of the stretch. Here's Chasing Joy up to challenge Check the Grade for the lead. These two, 3 better than She's Classy. Dreaming of Audrey is next. Then Fidalia looking for room at the rail is Island Magic as they straighten for the drive. It's now Chasing Joy who has the lead by 2.5. Dreaming of Audrey is second. Down the center, Fidalia up the inside, Island Magic. 1/8 of a mile to go. Here comes Fidalia and Dreaming of Audrey. They've got to Chasing Joy up the rail, Island Magic. Driven out, Dreaming of Audrey. Fidalia second, Dreaming of Audrey in front. Dreaming of Audrey wins by about a half a length. Fidalia was second. Island Magic ran third in 104 1. They're off. They're off. Carruthers is away cleanly, moving between horses. Win for the money. Grand David ridden into position. Grand David for a narrow lead. Out wide on the course in Glynn County, then Ever Dangerous. Staying parked at the rail is Mannix. Second last is Newsworthy, and out the back is Brooklyn Strong. In the run around the first turn, Tyler Gaffleone and Grand David, they have the lead, 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Win for the Money is second. Maddox, third at the inside from Carruthers, a tugging fourth. And Ever Dangerous, headstrong behind them is Newsworthy. Up on the outside, Glenn County, and the trailer is Brooklyn Strong. 23-2 for the opening quarter as they head down the backstretch. Win for the Money has the lead. Carruthers on a strong hold out the center. Perez fighting with him. Grand David is keen toward the rail. Maddox is behind the speed, then Ever Dangerous. He's racing about 2.5 lengths behind. Outside of him in Glenn County. Then it's Newsworthy and Brooklyn Strong. 47-3 for a very legit pace here as they have less than half a mile to go. Grand David has the lead. Carruthers getting ready to go on the move. He's 3 wide on the outside. From between horses and Win for the Money, Ever Dangerous and Maddox are next. Glenn County close enough if good enough. He's warming to the task with 3 lengths to make up. Still out the back, Brooklyn Strong and Newsworthy. They run to the top of the stretch with Carruthers making a bid for Win for the Money. Grand David trying to get out. That's not doing him any favors. Maddox is at the rail. Glenn County underway on the far outside as they straighten for the drive. Carruthers striding forward. Win for the Money. Dead game and tries to cling to him. 1/8 of a mile to go. Win for the Money and Carruthers. These two continue to be nip and tuck. Win for the Money digging in. Carruthers on the outside. Carruthers, Win for the Money. Carruthers! Carruthers wins narrowly from Win for the Money second. Third was Brooklyn Strong, then Ever Dangerous and Glenn County. Runners away. Level beginning. Lining up for the early lead, Miss Sakamoto has plenty of pace company. Splitting horses, Talkin' Tipsy, Ganesh not far away, Parchita speeding through at the rail. Up to the outside, it's Daisy B, and dropping over went French Kissing. In between horses goes Baby's Dialed In, and down at the rail, it's Peach Cobbler. Field separated by 5 lengths as they swing to the far turn. Ganesh comes out of the crowd to take the lead from Talkin' Tipsy in second. Miss Sakamoto's in the white cap between horses in third. Then Daisy B. At the rail, it's Parchita. Trying to wind it up and look for racing room. Here's French Kissing. Irad found a seam between horses. Shuffling back there was Peach Cobbler as they run to the top of the stretch. Ganesh taken on by Talkin' Tipsy. On the far outside, it's French Kissing. From between horses, Miss Sakamoto. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. They swarm in, and the leader now is Talkin' Tipsy. Up the inside, Miss Sakamoto, Ganesh, and French Kissing down the center. Coming home for the wire, Talkin' Tipsy has the lead, and Talkin' Tipsy wins. Ganesh was second, third was French Kissing, fourth was Peach Cobbler, then Miss Sakamoto.
That wraps up our Wednesday 8 race card here at Gulfstream Park. Tomorrow we will be back with a 12:40 post time. 9 races on the card and some very competitive maiden races as well. Make sure to get involved. We'll see you all tomorrow. Good night and good luck.